known, watching the BBC without paying for it is a criminal offence. So don't do it. Now, of course, the problem with the BBC is people still pay for this crap because there's always one thing you want to watch. And by the way, I know you watch my channel, by the way. I can see if I can get a hard drive together with all the series of Call the Midwife. Because I actually want to watch the new series, by the way. Because apart from the social engineering, the indoctrination, it's quite a good historical drama. It's a bit like watching Ashes to Ashes, which is another good BBC. Now, of course, I'll be watching Call the Midwife on my legitimate TV connection here. And if you believe that, you believe anything. The problem with the BBC is you need to go onto YouTube to look at your rights and responsibilities if you get a knock on the door from TV licenses. Now, if you are stupid enough to watch free-to-air TV on a TV which is visible to the street and the license person, then you deserve all the full force of the law just because you're bloody watching EastEnders, which, by the way, is social engineering. EastEnders is now completely unrepresentative of real life. Grant Mitchell is still beating people up, who's a wanker in real life, by the way, because I just cracked a joke to him and he's an arrogant prick, yeah? So the BBC is something which you should not pay for, yeah? But if you are watching a television, there is no such thing as a bloody TV detective van. They cannot tell what you are doing if you're watching your TV on an aerial. They can't tell. But what I'm not sure is if you've got recorded BBC programmes on a recorder. That is a way round it as well. I think you need to check, and I can't be bothered. Because, the purpose of this channel is to be informative and helpful, which I always am. And so, it's what to do if the person from the TV licensing comes round. Well, I'll show you your rights, yeah? Because they have to have a warrant. Now, of course, my place is bloody untidy. I mean, look at the kitchen. The kitchen's just like a bloody disgrace. I mean, look at it. It's like, with bloody olive oil and God knows what, here we go. So what you do, I hope my neighbour's not out, by the way, is you get a knock at the door. Ding, dong. I'm from TV licensing. No one's there. I don't talk to myself. Oh, can I help you? I'm from TV licensing. Oh, that's nice. Do you watch the BBC or watch any live television? No. Can I come in and check? Yeah. Now, obviously, you don't want to give the finger to a TV license inspector because they have a lot of power, but they do not have the power to do this. They do not have the right on the first visit to basically come into your home. And now, of course, they can come in and check whether your TV is tuned to channels. They can check all kinds of things. But basically, you shouldn't be watching the bloody BBC. You can watch ITV on catch-up. You can still watch I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out Here and Ant and Dec without paying for a TV license. Now, I don't know why you'd want to do that, but, it's completely crazy. So the BBC needs abolishing. Now, the only way to abolish it is by people stop paying their TV license. Now, of course, then if you watch... I've already explained to you, and this is on multiple YouTube platforms, by the way. If you're watching a bog standard TV with an aerial, they cannot tell without coming in that you're actually doing it. I've never done it. Excuse me, got a bit of a frog in my throat. But basically, if you're registered... Now, actually, the funny thing is that during the World Cup, I told a load of kids at school, I said, if you're streaming, and you don't have a license, you can be held accountable because you're living in the country. And if you don't have a license at home, they will come for you. And they said, how do you know? I said, because I got an email from them once. Because I got an email while I was in India saying, you're watching the BBC. And I said, yeah, I know, I'm in India. And they couldn't do anything about it. Because on that one, they couldn't do me for watching... BBC iPlayer as I was on a VPN at the time while I was in India. Doesn't apply. Now, I've got the luxury of being able to watch, My connection is totally legit, honest. I mean, I get all the BBC channels, I get all ITV, I get Sky. It's actually really amazing that the Australians know how to do cricket. But, I will put Call the Midwife. I will get them. I mean, I'll download some torrents, which I won't get done for here. I mean, I think the person who invented torrents should actually get knighthood. But downloading torrents is risky, because if you download torrents, you run the risk of them tracing it, and they can trace you, I believe, using a VPN. You shouldn't use a VPN to watch the BBC, because, again, they can trace it. But the thing is, why would you want to watch it in the first place? I mean, the news is so biased, it's unbelievable. If you are watching this channel and you are thinking of basically unsubscribing from the BBC, if I see anything, because I watch the BBC Breakfast News from time to time, if there's anything really important, I'll tell you about it on this channel. Stop bloody paying for this nonsense. I mean, seriously, if you're Indian and all you're into is Bollywood and all that stuff, I mean, what the hell would you want to watch the BBC for? I mean, seriously, what is the reason? You tell me. Okay, you like the FA Cup, go to the pub. Really simple. You like Call the Midwife, well, basically get like a hard drive, or basically get a friend to record it for you. I mean, it's not really... I mean, I don't know whether watching recorded BBC programmes on an old-fashioned digital recorder or video player is legal or not legal, but there's no way they're going to check. Stop paying for the BBC. I mean, it's a national embarrassment. We basically pay as a country for our own misery. I mean, I'm sick of these bloody property programmes. Absolutely sick of it. There's a couple of same-sex couple now. I don't know what they are. About to say something silly there. They're like, they're doing a patio in the garden. I mean, I'm sick of it. It's a waste of money. It's a complete waste of money. If I want to watch a programme about gardening, watch Channel 4 Catch Up. The law on the BBC is quite clear. And they'll change it, by the way. They'll change it because apparently people are stopping watching the BBC in droves. And it's about time. But the trouble is, there's always one bloody programme you want to watch. Well, for the person watching this channel, I know you're watching the channel, by the way. I know you're watching the channel. As a favour, I'll record every single episode there's ever been of Call the Midwife on a hard drive, and I'll just, it'll find its way to Aylesbury. I was about to say Asian-bury there, but of course I'm not racist. I'll do it for you, don't mind. But if you want, if you want any extra money from me, screw you. Seriously. Yeah, this is what I don't like liars. Do you know what I mean? I just don't like liars. Yeah? Or, they say there's white lies and normal lies. You told me it was going to be a white lie. Well, I mean, I'm stuck in a bloody foreign country, and it's not that easy. But at least I've got the BBC, which I can watch without paying for it. I mean, I've got the best of both worlds. So this is complete hypocrisy. It's now 8 minutes into the video, and you've probably switched off by now. But seriously, the BBC is a complete waste of money, but the law in Britain is quite draconian. But getting caught is another thing. Do not stream iPlayer. If you stream iPlayer, they've got you. Hook, line, and sinker. Do not download torrents. They can do you for that as well. Recorded programs, I'm quite willing to try and get a hard drive with all the series of Call the Midwife and anything else you want off the BBC, which can't be much, by the way. I mean, seriously, the rubbish on the BBC. They've got that McIntyre bloke who's basically, it's a quiz show. You don't need a public service quiz show. You do not, God, look at this fine person. Not going to break the law in Britain, because apparently they can do me for sort of anything I say, against our wonderful LGBT. Oh, what a nice pair of arms he's got. Ooh, God, it's like social engineering. It's terrible. It's seriously terrible. I mean, he's doing a garden. Aye, sailor. I mean, it's just pathetic. Seriously, don't watch the BBC. But if you do, don't get caught.